Hello everybody, this is the organic answer key of memory based questions of chemical science NET examination June 2020. As you know, I have already uploaded the general aptitude part in my previous video. So if you haven't watched that video, then I will recommend you to watch that. And also I have given you the detail of the review of recent examination and what will be the probable cutoff. So if you haven't watched that, then I will recommend you to watch that first, then come to this lecture. Okay, now in this lecture I am going to discuss about the answer key, mainly the answer key. I am not providing the detailed solution over here, because once the response sheet will be provided by NTA, then it will be much easier for both of us to discuss all the questions, and we will then discuss each and every question with a proper mechanism, and the detailed solution will be provided there. But right now I am going to give you the simple answer keys of most of the organic questions over here. Okay, so without a further ado, I am going to start today's lecture. Okay, so let's begin with this question. Okay, the first question was the highest stretching frequency order of the following three compounds. Now over here it is a ketene, and it will have the highest stretching frequency value, highest stretching frequency of CO. Okay, mu CO value. So it will have the highest stretching frequency, then this one, and acetone will have the lowest stretching frequency value. Again, I am not saying the proper explanation over here, because it's a very short video where you will only be informed about the correct answer, and I can assure you every answer is correct over here. Okay, so let's focus on the solution. Now over here there were three compounds given, and what is the pKa value? You know that pKa value is inversely proportional to acidity, so one is more acidic will have the lesser pKa value. So in the case of this one, because once we remove the hydrogen from here, so there will be a negative charge which will make it aromatic, so it will be more stable, and in other cases it will be anti-aromatic. So this will be the correct order. Now in another question, they have asked about the 13 cNMR peak is shown at 218 ppm. So what will be the structure of the compound? So it will be a camphor. The camphor will be the correct option. This is the structure of camphor, and this 218 is observed due to this carbon. Okay, due to this carbon. Okay, so next move on to this question. Now there was this kind of biphenyl structure was there, and in this carbon there are two hydrogens are attached. So what was the toposity? Toposity will be diastereotopic. Now in the next question there will be a mass cone. Okay, mass cone is nothing but a terpenoid, so this will be our answer. Now carbocation stability. Now look at this carbocations. It is very easy to find out. Over here plus R effect is there, and over here plus H and plus I effect. You know that resonance effect is more prominent or more prior to hyperconjugation or inductive effect, and in this case it is sp2 carbon atom, so positive charge is destabilized. So this is the carbocation stability order. So let's move on to our next question. I can't recall the starting material over here, but I think the reagent was something like this, HMe and O3Me2S. So this will be the product. Okay, so this will be the product. I marked there, and I marked this option as I recall, and this will be correct, of course. So now the detailed mechanism only I can show you once I give you the complete mechanism, and once I recall what is the exact structure of the starting material. Okay, now another question was there was use of base, and these two starting material were given, and you know that base will actually abstract proton from here, thereby forming NH minus and S minus. Now S minus will give 1,4 attack to produce this one, and this will give 1,2 attack to produce this one. Now similar kind of now in this question, from this compound you will get this is the product. In one option there will be this product, so this is your product, your correct answer. Okay, so I don't know what is the actual reagents over there, but this was the answer. Now over here it's a long CH2 chain. Okay, hydrocarbon chain. Over here one bromine is there and O is there, and in this case it is using the Mitsunobu condition, and only one product shows there is a cyclic structure. So this will be your answer. to this question. Okay, moving on to our next question. Over here PP is 3 and TBSOTF is there, and in the next butyl lithium butanol will give you this product. And in the next question, if you use LDA, there will be negative charge over here, and which will basically attack this one. So this CH2PH will form at the below, which is less in that position. In the next question, you will find that NaOH, it is a base and it is used to this cyclohexanone, and it will produce a tetracyclic compound. So the sequence of the reaction will be aldol, Michael and aldol. So this is one option which is correct. Now in the next question, when CuCl2 is used, this will produce a 1,3-dipolar cycloaddition, and this will be the product. This question has been asked in December 2019, okay, in a different manner. Over here, when reflux condition TCP, this will be the TCP, and at 0 degree centigrade KCP will be this one. Now in the next question, it is nothing but your Nazarov cyclization, and over here this will be your correct answer. AgClO4 is soluble in benzene because benzene behaves as a soft base, and there was a structure which is the IUPAC nomenclature. This will be the probable. This will be the correct answer for this question. Okay, this will be the correct IUPAC nomenclature. Now in this case, the proton NMR study, this is the compound which matches with the data given, and this one, if you follow the mechanism, it is nothing but the another question on the pericyclic reaction. It is basically the question on cycloaddition, and there will be 2 times cycloaddition will occur, and basically in this paper you will find so many questions have come from the pericyclic chemistry. So this is the product of that. We will discuss the mechanism in details later. Now this was something starting material, and as I recall that there will be something about ring opening, and now then they says that what will be the structure of the product or what will be the pattern of the product. So it will be a syn addition, and the compound will be a racemic compound. Okay. Now the next question was basically the question of ortholithiation, and there will be a chelation with this lone pair of the oxygen. So this will be forming this negative charge, and then this negative charge will attack over here, so thereby producing this kind of iodine in this case. In this position there will be iodine substitution. Okay, and you will find that it is also repeat question. Now in the next question, what is the rate of decarboxylation? The correct rate of decarboxylation will be this one. You know that when decarboxylation occurs, there will be a negative charge, and you have to think what is the stability order of the negative charge. Over here, nitrogen can put the -I effect, so this will actually that electron withdrawing effect will basically stabilize this negative charge. Over here, this lone pair of this nitrogen will actually take part in this kind of resonance, so this will basically destabilize this system. Also, this phenyl ring present due to the annihilation effect, so that will actually destabilize the negative charge over here. Okay, so this is one very important question over here. Now question number 24, in this case acidic condition, this will be the product. After that, I recall that only one option, there was 1,3-dipolar cycloaddition was mentioned, and that will be your correct answer. And for this case, okay, what is the position of the bromine? So if you only draw it in the cyclohexane form, then you can easily say that in the first case it is in axial position, in the second case it is in equatorial position. Now the question number 27 is the rho value according to the Hammett equation. So there were 3 compounds, so this will be the correct order of the rho value. Okay, so I have already given you very quick solution, not solution actually, a very quick answer key of 27 organic questions. So these are almost all the organic questions have been covered over here, and now in my next 2 videos you will get the quick solution of the physical chemistry and inorganic chemistry. Okay, so keep watching Canvas tutorial, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then I will request you to subscribe to Canvas tutorial. Okay, thank you, happy learning.